Hello everybody, it's your favorite Chris Nest here. I have to be quiet because it's late in the night, but I do want to apologize for not having videos up yesterday. Some things came up with work, some personal issues, so I'll make it up to you all. There will be more videos coming up real soon. Just give me some time to get them edited, and I'll have them up. I've also noticed that I forget to put the annotations in the video sometimes, so if I do that, there will be a link to the original video in the description below. But with that said, what we're reacting to today is another Cartoon Fight Club episode. This one actually intrigues me, being Bowser versus Asgore. I honestly have no clue who's winning this. I like Bowser more, but Asgore's music's pretty epic. But yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for Bowser. So with that said, guys, let's just get watching.
This episode of Cartoon Fight Club is sponsored by Best Fiends Forever.
Oh, you gotta love the
Best
sponsors,
Fiends
am I
Forever
right?
is a fun and free iOS and Android mobile game that is filled with awesome gameplay that anyone can enjoy. Best Fiends Forever is the second game in the Best Fiends trilogy. It features the same characters from the previous game, but it's a brand new and totally different type of game filled with new and awesome experiences. This is an addictive clicker adventure game where you slap, collect, and level up pretty much everything in the game while trying to get as far as you can as fast as you can. Also, don't forget to connect the game to Facebook so you can compete against all of your friends. Once you download the app, get ready for the Ice Queen. The new Ice Queen event will be launching on February 3rd. This event unlocks rare rewards that will only be available for 2 weeks. So hurry up and download this thing. Download Best Fiends Forever for free now to get ready for the Ice Queen. What are you waiting for? All you gotta do is click that first link in the description below to download Best Fiends Forever. Do it now.
Alright, now that's out of the way, we can finally get on to the actual episode.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 151st episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you're new to this series, be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated by Droop the Hedgehog, so if you enjoy what you see, head on over to his channel and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have the King of the Underground taking on the King of Koopas, Asgore versus Bowser. With all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 151st.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure Bowser's gonna win this.
Let's start things off with Asgore. King Asgore and his Queen Toriel Dreamer were tasked with ruling the underground after they were sealed away by the humans over a millennium ago. Asgore did his best to keep his nation in peace and govern it with respectful means. However, the tragic day when his children died, Asgore swindled into a state of rage and anger. Asgore not only declared war on the humans, but he swore to kill any human that entered the underground. Because of this, his wife soon left him and things just became worse. Sure, his demands were radical, but it's hard to blame Asgore for being fueled with rage. He lost his kids, but because of this, it has taken a toll on his mental health. He constantly lives in a state of denial, as every day he writes the same phrase about his wife and child in his journal. While emotionally Asgore might be a bit of a train wreck, in ways it has made him a dangerous opponent to face in the heat of battle. Because of this, he is not one to show mercy during a fight and will act in rage over past events. Asgore is a mastery of fire magic. He has various techniques of pyrokinesis, allowing him to forge waves and walls of circular fireballs. These fireballs travel at hypersonic speeds and can be sent in various patterns and levels of intensity. Some of them even home in on their targets, making them extra hard to avoid. Asgore also has his signature trident of the underground. This is his trusty tool of choice. The trident can send waves and leave trails of both fire and magic towards Asgore's intended destination. Asgore can also use this for defensive means, as he can trade blows from a high determination player. Asgore is also well protected with his armor and is a very intelligent fighter. He was proclaimed king for his swift thinking and expert leadership skills. Now, as great of a king Asgore may be, he still has his noticeable flaws. More often than not, Asgore refuses to fight at full strength. And if he knows he is fighting for morally wrong reasons, he will start to cower back and allow defeat to bestow him. He had trouble fighting Frisk, specifically because he felt he was morally wrong to fight a child. Overall, Asgore is the royal king of the underground. He wields a powerful trident capable of directing powerful fire magic towards his foes. From one king to another, let's discuss Bowser. Bowser is the king of the Koopas. Koopa Troopas are turtle hybrids who serve Bowser in his
Like I said, I really do think Bowser's gonna win this.
Kingdom. Being an almighty evil warlord king, you would expect Bowser to be some type of menacing demon hybrid, but from his appearance alone, he seems rather bright-colored and eye-grabbing. To be fair, his original design depicted him as a war-infested grim reptile, but someone who looks like Barney Scrode and will not serve well with kids, so clearly making him all bright and colorful is the way to go for Nintendo marketing. Bowser's ultimate goal is to have full control over the Mushroom Kingdom, and it's been over 32 years and this poor Koopa has been constantly failing at achieving this goal thanks to the two pesky plumbers.
Oh god, no.
Looking at the glass half empty,
I don't need to be reminded of that
Bowser is
horrific
someone who
thing.
always fails. But looking at the glass half full, Bowser is someone who never gives up no matter the odds, and will continue to try again. Over the course of 30 plus years, Bowser has developed a wide set of powers and abilities. His signature attack is his fire breath. He can breathe fast pellets, charged up cannon-like blasts, and his classic stream of fire. At Bowser's core, his bones are completely immune to fire, which is why his dry Bowser skeleton can deflect all of Mario's fire pellets, and he can swim in lava like it's nothing. Heck, even Bowser's base form is pretty much fireproof as well. Mario knocked Bowser into a core of a heating star, and in return, Bowser collapsed the surface of the star, resulting in a supernova. This is some serious levels of heat. Just the surface of the average yellow star is roughly 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and Bowser came out of its core and collapsed the whole thing like nothing. Bowser also has some seriously dangerous spikes on his shell. Like a turtle, he can retract into his shell and slide around in a very
Bowser's gonna win this,
spinning
guys.
fashion. Bowser's claws are sharp enough to scratch through metals and stones, and if he wants, he can even grow and shrink in size. Now, as big and bad as Bowser is depicted to be, there's a very good reason as to why he's always been failing all the time. He may be full of raw power and strength, but he isn't exactly a tactical genius. He is also rather slow compared to other Mario characters, and usually falls failure to Mario because Mario is much faster and smarter. Overall, Bowser is king of the Koopas, and rightfully so. He has over 30 years of tyrannic experience and is powerful enough to destroy stars. And now, let's get ready for the fight.
I also just hope the animation's really good, because they can do something really cool with this.
With no prep. Let the battle begin.
That's new. Here we go. I like Asgore's sprite at least. You should expect that. Nope. Just what the fuck? Bowser just basically murdered like almost every main character. Except Sans. And here we go. Bowser just doesn't give a damn. He's fire me. Yeah, Bowser's gonna win. He's taking no damage. Come on, Bowser. Yeah, Bowser wins. I knew it. The winner is Bowser! Yes!
Our winner is Bowser. Now, before we discuss why, I want to give a huge shout out to the battle animator, Droop the Hedgehog. If you enjoyed what you saw, head on over to his channel and subscribe. Now let's discuss why Bowser wins. The Koopa remains king. Asgore will most certainly give Bowser a good fight, for he is much smarter and a master of range attacks, but ultimately there are a good number of crucial reasons why Bowser is the victor in this fight. For starters, let's discuss Bowser's fire immunity. Just in his base scaly skin form, Bowser is fire and heat resistant enough to survive being thrown into the core of a yellow star. Just at the surface of a star like this burns over 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And even if you do eventually find a way to burn Bowser, the dude won't die. His skin will just peel off and he will fight the rest of the battle in his dry bones skeleton form. His dry bones form is completely immune to fire. Why is this important to know? Well, Asgore's #1 main attack is sending waves of fireballs. These fireballs can definitely give Bowser some trouble, but there is absolutely no way they will be able to put Bowser down for good. This means if Asgore is to beat Bowser, he would have to give up his long-distance range game and face Bowser in a close combat battle with his trident. Asgore, if desperate enough, could use his trident as a melee-styled weapon, but good luck trying to use it physically to pierce Bowser. Bowser can easily hide in his super durable shell and spike stab Asgore while being completely safe and away from any type of consequence. Secondly, Asgore almost never fights at his full potential, and if he feels like he is doing something immoral, he would feel even more guilty and fight even more submissively, which is never good during battle. You never want to submit if you want to win. Bowser is not a human, so Asgore could possibly even sympathize for Bowser's monster-like attributes. And third, we've seen Bowser come back from the worst of punishments. He's been tossed into stars, black holes, lava pits, bottomless pits, and much more. Asgore, on the other hand, has been taken down from knife stabbing and flesh wounds, which is not to take away anything from Asgore. It will most certainly take some impressive levels of power and skills to defeat this Goat King. But that level of skill and power needed is something that Bowser certainly has on his resume. Bowser will never give up, and his never back down attitude will definitely dominate in Asgore with a guilty submissive attitude during battle, making the winner of this fight Bowser. Now, if you want to see a 2-on-2 rematch between father and son, that's Bowser and Bowser Jr. versus Asgore and Azrael Dreamer, all you gotta do is like this video. If this video gets 10,000 likes, there will be a rematch. Also, please comment down your own ideas for future episodes, and stay tuned.
If that were to
because
happen,
the next fighters are
Asgore and
going to
Azrael
be
win because
revealed
Azrael trumps that shit.
on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Let's see, is this one going to be one I'm interested in? Oh god, no, not again. Golden Freddy versus Slender Man. Okay, I'll react to that if y'all really want me to, but... Alright. With that said, guys, hit the like button if you like this. Remember, the original link to see the original episode is in the description below, so go check that out. Till next time, I want each and every single one of you to stay awesome, and have a good night, everybody.